just for demo purposes. Alright, so we'll start with names again.
Danielle.
Danielle.
Cam.
Cam.
Diane.
Diane.
Eric.
Eric.
Ron.
Ron. I might ask you 2 times. There's 5 of you guys. Usually 2
Yeah.
or 3 I'm okay with. But Danielle and Diane.
Yeah.
Cam.
Yep.
Eric. No. Eric.
Yes.
And Ron.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first thing always you're either gonna be goofy foot or regular foot.
Goofy.
Goofy,
Regular.
regular,
Regular.
regular.
Right foot forward, whatever that is.
Okay, goofy.
Right.
Oh, wait. I'm goofy.
Alright, so goofy, right foot forward, going this way.
Okay.
Regular, left foot forward. If you don't know, that's totally fine. If you snowboard or skateboard,
Or water
usually
ski.
stick to the same. Or water ski,
Yeah.
whatever legs forward.
Speaking of water ski.
There's 2 tests that we do. The first test, if you were to run and slide, which leg is forward when you slide? Right. That's usually the number 1 indicator. Number 2, if you want to know for sure, if somebody can get behind you, they push you, one is going to hold. If every leg falls, goofy, goofy.
Iron Man.
Yeah, so you guys are again. Right. Goofy? Perfect. And then goofy. Oh, goofy too. Alright. So we got all goofies and 1 regular. Okay. So in the 30s and 40s, when surfing became popular, most people surf the way we do. Like 80 to 90% of the surfers surf regular level forward. So when surfing became popular, a few of us like we started surfing like this, and they were like, "Hey man, you're goofy." The word stuck, and then skateboarding came along and transferred that over. Like snowboarding, wakeboarding, and now it's a worldwide surf. Alright. Now that we got that out of the way, we always start with safety first. Okay. 3 rules we follow in surfing. Follow those rules, nobody gets hurt, we have a great time. Rule number 1 in surfing, the most important one, if you don't know where your board is, cover your face, cover your head. Okay? What happens sometimes, even in small waves, if you're surfing, if your nose goes in, the board's like a springboard. The deeper it goes, the more spring you get. Board goes in, shoots up in the air, you're underwater, you have no idea what's going on. Okay? I've never had a serious injury from the board hitting anybody, but the boards are, even though they're soft, they're heavy, and that fin in the bottom is hard plastic. That thing coming down on your head won't do it. Okay? So rule number 1, you don't know where your board is, cover the face, cover it. Okay? Rule number 2, you're going to be riding little baby waves all the way to the shore. If you lose your balance and you fall off, you're going to jump to one side, you're going to jump to the other side, or you're going to jump back. When you're surfing, everything's moving towards the beach. You, the board, the wave, everything, right? Common sense, you don't want to be here when everything's moving. 99% of injuries in surfing is when the board hits the surface. Either your board or somebody else. Okay? So rule number 2, always jump to the sides or the back. Never be in front of your board. Rule number 3, anytime you're going out surfing, whether initially or if you find yourself catching waves all the way to the shore, pretty well, always grab your board by the nose. You're going to drag it to about waist deep water, and you're going to hop on and start paddling. Why do you grab your board here and not anywhere else? If you grab your board here, and you're going out towards the wave, if that wave catches that front of your board, we'll come up and hit you in the face. Okay? That can't happen. You grab your board. One second. Okay? You can grab either end. Obviously, if you're at the front end, it's just easier to hop on. Okay? Initially, when we get out there, the boards will be waiting for us at the beach. We're going to grab your board. We're going to drag it to about waist deep water. We're going to turn the board around, hop on and start paddling. Alright. Where's Diane? Rule number 1.
If you don't know where your board is.
Perfect. Ron, rule number 2.
If you're falling off, hold to the left, right, or behind.
Perfect. And Cam, rule number 2. Always grab your board by the nose. Either end is fine. Punch right through the middle. Okay. Alright. That's It's all safety stuff. Okay, one of the most common injuries in surfing is when you're surfing and you're getting real close to the shore, people jumping off and twisting their ankle. Okay? That's one thing we want to avoid. How do you avoid that? You're going to be Diana and Deanna? Danielle. Danielle, you're going to be surfing. As soon as you get to shallow waters, when you're knee-high water or less, you're going to go to your knees. You're going to be swimming. You're going to ride right into the sand. Safest place to be is on your board. The board can't hit you. You're not jumping off, rolling off. Okay? Fun if you feel super comfortable and you're totally styling, shotgunning everybody. You can ride right into the sand if you're balanced. That's what I do. I ride all the way to the sand, come to a complete stop, and then walk out. The only dangerous part is you're kind of like falling and then you're jumping off. Not really balanced. Okay, but if you feel comfortable and you're balanced, you can ride right into the sand. But I'll leave that up to you. If you don't want to take a risk, as soon as you get shallow, any questions in regards to safety? Other than the piranhas and the alligators, it should be alright. Just kidding. No alligators, no piranhas. Alright, now the good stuff. How do we surf? Okay. A couple of you guys surfed already, so you probably remember this. Think of your board as a teeter-totter or a seesaw. Okay? If you come up on your board and you're too far forward, you're going to be nose diving, you're going to be pearl diving, and go fishing. You guys want to go fishing today? Nah, so we're not going to be standing right there. Too far back, it's like doing a wheelie or footing on the brakes on the board. Okay, the perfect surf dance is going to be right in the middle. Your back foot is perpendicular to that line. Your front foot is at a 45. Okay, if you ever play baseball or softball, the perfect surf dance, you're going to get ready to hit a home run. Okay, you're going to fall for two reasons. Reason number one, people fall. Anybody want to take a guess? What's that? Gravity. Gravity, it's imbalance. Okay. Reason number one, people fall, and I see it every day, all day long. We'll see who does it first. Okay. Your head's going to tell you to get up quick and tall. Okay. People are like, hey, I'm surfing, I gotta stand up. So they stand up, straight up, lock their knees, and do the windmill dance.
Yeah.
If you lock your knees, you're going to do the windmill dance. Okay. You want to keep your knees nice and low center of gravity. Okay. Reason number two, people fall. Okay. If you come up on your board and you end up over here, you'll be off balance. End up over here, you're tipping over, too far forward, you're going to see a lot of nice fish. And too far back, you're going to miss the wave because you're putting it over. The most important thing in surfing is positioning yourself right in the center of the board. Okay? I don't care if you're 3 years old or 90 years old, I've seen it all. If you end up right there, you're going to be surfing. Okay? There's 100 different ways of getting up on your board. Different skills, different schools teach different techniques. I've tried them all. I'm going to show you the one that I have the most success with, called the 3-step get up. I like it because it guarantees that you're going to get it come up nice and even on the board. Okay? Surfing is all about positioning and timing. Positioning where you are on your board when you're paddling. Very important for paddling efficiency. Okay? Positioning where you are when the waves come. The waves will break in relation to how big the wave is, to how shallow the bottom is. I'm going to be choosing the waves for you. I do want you to pay attention to where we are when I give you that push. Just towards the end of the lesson, if I'm pushing wrong, and Diana, you're in the perfect spot, I'm going to say, Diana, turn around, go. If at any point you feel like you can just start catching your own waves, you don't have to wait for me at all. But initially, I'm going to be pushing you guys one by one. Okay, as soon as you feel like, oh, here's a wave, I can catch it, go for it. You know, you surfed a couple times. If it kind of comes back to you and you're in the perfect spot, just turn around and go. Okay? All right. Go ahead and lay on your boards just like this. Remember, surfing is all about positioning, starting to where we are when we're climbing. Okay? You're going to slide back to about 3 inches from the very back. Okay? When we get to the beach, we're going to identify our sweet spot. Go ahead and put your hands out like this. Okay? When we get there, what we're gonna do this before we go out. You're gonna put your hands out and you're gonna make yourself a marking. Whether it's a logo, a line, a letter, or something like that. The big boards will have more of a line or a logo, and these ones don't. Okay, this is what we call your sweet spot. This is where you want to be all the time. When you're paddling, when you're catching the wave, when you're standing up. Okay, from here, your paddling is a lot more efficient when you're paddling out. More important, from here, when you're catching the wave, you're not digging that nose, which is one of the most common mistakes people make. Okay, so when we get out there, I'm gonna say, Vaughn, get ready. And face towards the beach, and then I'm gonna say paddle. You're gonna give me 4 paddles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm gonna say stand up. For some reason you don't hear me say stand up. As soon as you feel that forward momentum, that's when you start the process of coming. Okay? Your head's gonna tell you to go quick and tall. You're gonna go slow and stay low. Okay? I'm gonna show you the whole thing first, so watch the whole thing, and then we're gonna practice together. Okay? Paddle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand up. Step 1. Notice on my back foot is kind of already towards the middle, because I'm going to turn it, it's going to stay right there. Notice I'm not doing it. If I do that and I try to get up, I'm going to be off that track. Also, I'm goofy foot, so most of you are goofy foot. This is all left foot, except for you, this is your right foot. Step 1. Okay. Step 2. Again, we're not rushing anything. Whenever you're ready, you're going to bring your other back foot up and over. Okay. Step 2. Step 3, you're going to let go. Once you're here, you're going to turn your shoulders, the direction where we're going, straight towards the beach. You're going to look up, focus on the coconut tree. We don't have them here, but we do at the beach. Your front leg is the gas pedal. Your back leg's the brake. Now, the most important thing is coming up nice and even on your board. Okay, now we're going to try it again. Bad knee? No, bad foot. So see how that feels? If it hurts, then you probably don't want to do it. But if it feels okay here, it's going to feel almost the same in the water.
Yeah.
You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 1, stay right there. Nice. Go ahead and bring that back knee and go ahead and rest it. See that? It's okay to do this, but notice how much more stable you are when you're resting that knee. Okay, so all the goofy footers were swinging this way, and you're swinging that way. Step 2. Nice. Step 3, you're gonna let go. Shoulders in. Gas down. Perfect. If you can do that on land, you can do that underwater. The only time I've never got anybody surfing is when they can't